one of us is ready to achieve, to scale heights that we have always assumed other people do. And to that extent, it's my honor to moderate and introduce today's session. I'd like to invite Professor Rajeev Lochan onto the stage. We have a distinguished panel today. Professor Lochan has been my teacher. I have to put that right in front. He looked at me and said, "Kitne saal ho gaye, Natasha?" And I said, 20 years. And all he had when I was a student at MCRC, all Professor Lochan had was one class on Saturday mornings. We had to come on Saturdays only for his class. And it was the most enduring memory of our course. We've coined words like Lochanesque, Lochan ka homework. We share our creations on Facebook as a class, and we still point out things and say, "This is what you picked up in Lochan's class, right?" So Professor Lochan is the director of the National Gallery of Modern Art. He's a friend, a mentor. He's played a very special role in the writing of this book, and Manika will share that with us. His greatest role is that of a teacher. Thank you, Professor Lochan, for being with us. And as we listen to him today, I'm sure a lot of people like me will get a sense of what it means to be an innovation expert, what it means to be able to put in your bio, in your one-line bio, the word "I'm a traveler," and a creative person. Apurv's also played a very critical role in this book, and he'll share that with us. We have also with us Sumant, Batra, who's a creative entrepreneur, a renowned lawyer, and the founder of the Kumaon Literary Festival. Thank you for joining us. Singh Choudhury, who's a journalist, a filmmaker, and in the last 1 year, she's been the author of 2 books. The first, a collection of short stories, Neela Scarf. The second, an autobiographical book called Mamma Ki Diary. There's a lot in common between Anu's writings and Manika's writings. And it was an immediate connect when Manika was looking for panelists. I said, "You must have Anu." And last but not the least, Manika, we welcome you on stage. Manika Lal has been a public relations officer in the railways, which sounds like a very serious job. But she's at heart an artist and a writer. She's been writing, she tells me, since 1990. Her first book is a book of short stories called Forever Vigilant. And this is her second book, Chasing New Rainbows. We'd like to start with the launch of the book.
Very beautifully wrapped, I must say. Contents are equally beautiful, I know. Join us. Where's your...
सेंटर में बुला सकते हैं थोड़ा मेरा पूरा यस यस सर
Can I go?
यस यस सर सर दे यस सर मेरे आगे क्यों आ रहे हो थोड़ा पीछे आओ
Manika, do you want to put it up like this? It's your trophy?
Yes, it is. Today, Jamuna was giving some extra time for cleaning the cupboard of crystalware, and then after that, she would be polishing the brassware. A late lunch for the girls was already on the table. Jamuna would let them in whenever they would come, and they could always wave out to her from the balcony if they needed her. Kalpana needed to watch the splashing birds and be in fresh air. The house was suffocating her. So she went to the lawn and sat on the wrought iron bench placed close to the bird bath and let her mind adrift.
Betrayer, her mind accused. Who has betrayed you? A voice in her head asked.
Prince. He married me just because his family wanted him to marry someone. Anyone could have been suitable, and it just happened to be me.
Look, he was just fulfilling a family obligation, not looking for anything else. This was quite clear at the time the marriage negotiations were on. He would have married any girl who would have been worthy of his family. They found you to be worthy enough, so what is your problem?
But I thought he liked me. He had fallen for me. But no, he was only doing his duty.
That was always pretty clear, wasn't it? A quick marriage because his grandfather was sick. Maybe rather than Prince, Nani or Pratibha, Mausi were at fault as they both presented you on a platter, all fitted out to be a bride. They should have been sensitive to what you wanted, your own Nani and Pratibha.
But that's what grandmothers and aunts do. They're supposed to play matchmakers, so they're not worthy of being what they are. It is Prince's fault. Even if he had married me because he was told to, he should have still given me all the love and commitment that was due to me.
He has given it.
No, he hasn't.
He has given what he is capable of. He was never overly expressive. Come on, he's been true to you.
Then why do I feel cheated and betrayed?
Think for yourself. Don't expect someone else to give you the answers.
Who
Liked him, and yes to the marriage finally, before his mum made you wear the ring.
No, everything got out of control at that moment.
Things were never in your control, Kalpana. The betrayal began with your parents rushing you through marriage, as it had seemed wonderful at that time. You have accepted that you did not get the time to even think. It was never your decision. And in that, Prince had no role either.
That is not true.
It's true. It's time to get a hold of your life and stop drifting where the current takes you. Find your oars and begin steering to find your destiny. Others may have betrayed you so far, but now, if there is any betrayal, it is by you, of yourself, because you have consistently refused to take charge of your life, Kalpana.
No, don't put the blame on me.
Look, I'm not blaming you. I'm pointing out facts that you're unwilling to acknowledge. If Prince initially punished you by pushing you away because he was cornered into marriage with you, you also have been punishing him and yourself, by pushing him away when he wanted to get closer. And also, you've never put up a fight at any time to claim what is rightfully yours in your own marriage.
He's a bit of a cold fish. He has always been.
Then begin the warming process. You're smart enough.
No, he's not a cold fish. He's a frozen fish.
Don't look for excuses. Begin the thawing process. This is an excerpt from the book. It comes at page 250 and it's also the beginning of the end of the book. So I'd like to ask you, Manika.
It helped me to quieten the noises and the voices in my head. The things which seemed to be unexpressed and the things that I wanted to say, what I saw around